Hey, welcome to AKastrology. Thank you so much for being here. It's beautiful evening in San Jose, California, and I would love to show you these breathtaking views from this height. I'm at quite a height and I got here by bicycle, so I still have no idea how I'll go down there, but I'll figure out. So today's video, as the name say, today's video is about do not perform these remedies, and these remedies are quite very often they are told by some astrologer, and these are very common remedies that most of the astrologers will tell you to do in India. But unfortunately, you shouldn't do those remedies because it's the law of nature that what you have to give something to get something. It's like you have to pay a cost to get something out of it. So these remedies are actually very costly remedies. When you do, they are very simple, they are very easy to perform, but in deep, they will cost you too much. Their cost is the astrologer will never tell you the cost, and that's the scam they do. And that's why I say do not trust just any astrologer in the world, because this is a responsibility. Astrology is a responsibility. We just have to say something and you guys will do that. So we should know that what we should make person do. So firstly, I request all those astrologers who do not tell the cost of the remedy to the client, please don't do so, because then your client will he could end up into a bigger trouble. So don't do that. So now, what are these remedies? In Hindi we call it jalado, bahado, dafnado or kuएं में गिरा दो. These are very common remedies that are told by an astrologer. Let's start from the first thing, dafnado. Astrologers often tell you to bury something in soil, right? Bury something underneath some kind of land. That land could be the land of farms, or that land could be the land of government area, or that land could be some park or some barren area, some barren land, some abandoned plots. Do not, I repeat, do not bury anything under any kind of soil, because once the thing is buried, it will not come out on their own. And everything is connected to some kind of planet. For example, the most common thing to get buried, the most common thing astrologers will tell you is to bury bury a fluid which is filled with sugar inside it. Now, the combination of fluid and the sugar is equal to Venus. So basically, you are burying your own Venus under the soil. Now, what kind of soil is what matters. Now, if it is some kind of boundary of a barren land or some kind of abandoned place, then that is Rahu. So you are feeding your Venus to Rahu, and maybe you'll go to an astrologer taking the problem related to Rahu, and that's why this personality, this astrologer so-called, will tell you to do this remedy. So you are burying your Venus, you are feeding your Venus to Rahu. Maybe you'll get results from Rahu and your Rahu will be working fine afterwards, but the cost you are paying there is your Venus, and the Venus is relationships. So eventually your relationships will be done and they will be suffering. So this is the very first thing that you should never do. Do not bury anything under the soil. Hey, it's a cute dog. Hey, there's our cute dogs here. Hey bro, what's up? Yep. So continuing, the second thing that you should never ever perform is bahado. You should which means that do not throw anything in a flowing river or the flowing water body or anywhere near the water body. Do not throw anything there. And most often the astrologers, so-called astrologers, will tell you to offer coconut in the flowing river. Now this flowing river is basically kind of moon, and the coconut is Rahu. Now you are feeding your Rahu to your moon, so your moon will get better, but you will suffer from Rahu. So this is how the world works. It is give and take. So that's what I tell you, do not do those remedies. Do not feed one planet to another. That's not how things work. That's the cost, and any astrologer will never ever tell you that cost you are paying during the remedy. Now the third thing, this is the most dangerous one. This is the most dangerous one, Jalado. Do not burn any kind of thing, any kind of product. I said just do not burn anything if any astrologer is telling you to burn something, because once you burn it, there is no way to get it back. It will be almost impossible to get something if it's burnt. So the most often they tell you to burn a copper coin. Now burning copper coin means you are overheating your own Mars, and once you do it, you lose your courage, you lose your dominance in the world. Maybe you'll find other things which are beneficial. Maybe you will be like having benefit for the problem you are there for, but this remedy will spoil things for you. Now the next thing is kuएं में गिरा दो. Do not throw anything into the well, because anything going into the well will never come out on its own, and probably it will be stuck there forever. So do not do that. Yeah, that's all. I don't think any more information is needed on this video. And there are other planets, there are things that are associated with some particular things. There is everything in this world is associated with some kind of planet, and every activity you do is also kind of associated with some kind of remedy. So do not do any of these remedies. Do not burn anything, do not bury anything, do not just throw anything into flowing river or flowing water, and do not put anything, do not throw anything into the well. And even if I as an astrologer tell you to do these remedies, ask me for the cost. Although I will always explain you why I'm making you do any kind of remedy. I'll give you all the pros and cons during the consultation. So do not perform any of these remedies without having complete knowledge, because little knowledge is dangerous, and these remedies could actually spoil you for next 3 years. So that's all. For more help and astrological consultations, you can check out the links below, and you can visit my website and book your appointment. For now, it's time to go home. The sun is set, and I still have to figure out how to take my bicycle down there. Good luck. See you. Bye bye.